I'm in med school. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, February 2nd. This has been a really rough week for me. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been feeling really just, I don't know, down, honestly. I have the step blues. I haven't really been feeling as motivated, and I think the lack of motivation has come less from not wanting to study, but more so from feeling discouraged, I guess. I don't know how to explain it or describe it. More just, I don't know. I've just been kind of feeling discouraged just from yeah, I don't know. I've just kind of been feeling discouraged about it and just kind of sad. So I've been just kind of feeling down, a bit negative, and it's just kind of been affecting, obviously, how productive I've been. And it's kind of bothering me because I'm very productive. I'm very disciplined. I am almost always right on the money, okay, honey? So it's just been kind of just really getting to my core. But today I woke up, it was a little slow, but I had my workout with my personal trainer, and it was a good workout, and I'm feeling good, and I'm trying to tell myself to be positive today. So I'm hoping to kind of flip my week around and kind of turn this week into a more positive week, more productive week, and really just trying to reshift my mind frame and telling myself that part of the learning process is struggling, and I'm not always going to get everything the first time, and part of the learning process is revising as you go. And I think it's been a while since I've struggled again, so it's coming to terms with what it looks like to struggle, because I've done pretty okay for myself throughout medical school. So kind of facing a big obstacle again is I think has shaken my foundation a little bit, and I'm having to remind myself that this is part of life, this is part of the learning process. You get shaken up, but you can't get so shaken up to the point where you fall down and never get back up. So trying to really just ginger myself. So I'm going to kind of go through my routine. So I don't think I've ever I posted on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram. But I posted a day in my life, routine kind of thing of what I typically do in a normal step day, which is pretty much standard of what I do every day. But I already went to the gym, which is kind of the first thing I do every morning, unless it's a rest day, and then I take a shower, obviously. And I've just finished getting ready, I've lotioned my body and everything. So I'm about to wash the dishes I used from last night or yesterday, then make my Milo and kind of tidy up my kitchen area. And then I like to get started into whatever study items or whatever I have for the day, because I just kind of like to clean up my space before I get started. I'm about to do that, so you guys can follow me along. I'm about to do that, wash my dishes, burn some candles. Maybe it's because I haven't burned my candles. Maybe that's why I've been feeling kind of down, because I haven't burned my candles in a couple days. So maybe that's why I've been feeling down. And then let's see what's on my schedule. So I have a couple things. You know what I just realized? I have a dentist appointment today. That I did not put in my calendar, that I need to put right now, or else I'm going to forget. Or they're going to charge me $35 for not showing up. Okay, so it's currently 10 o'clock. So here's currently what's on my to-do list for today. I'm running a tiny bit behind schedule, but that's because my training session with my personal trainer today, usually I like to have those sessions between the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock hour, but we started at 8 today. That was her available time, so it kind of took me back an hour. But I'm gonna wash my dishes, make my Milo tea for the morning, and tidy up a little bit. And then I'm gonna just get started on my MSK. Today's day 2 of MSK. I did like the bone, brachial plexus, and all that kind of stuff yesterday. So today is more so the autoimmune rheumatology stuff that I'm gonna review. And then I was invited to a meeting by one of my deans, but I got no information on what the meeting was about. I just got a calendar Outlook invite, and I accepted because I was like, okay. And if I'm supposed to be there, I'm gonna be there. And then if I realize I wasn't, I'm gonna just dip out of the Zoom meeting. So I have a meeting at 1 for that. So I'm gonna head to that. I guess it's like planning something and they want me to be a part of it. And then I have my dentist appointment after that, which I just put in my calendar so I don't forget. And then when I come back from that, I just plan on doing Anki cards for the material that I reviewed in the morning, which was the rheumatology stuff. And then after that, I think my plan is to do Anki cards to review previous material, UWorld questions, and then I'm going to set aside some time to sit down and review UWorld questions I've gotten wrong over the last couple of days and kind of analyze them, see why I got them wrong. And I like to take notes of why I got questions wrong and kind of identify problem areas for me to review later if I have time. So that's pretty much today's to-do list. And yeah, I'm really going to try to stay positive and constantly remind myself throughout the day if I get frustrated with certain things today, that this is part of the learning process and I'm gonna be okay. And I have this, and I can do all things through Christ who has strengthened me. And I cannot forget who I am in my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And that's how Mary had a little lamb, period. So let's get started with my day. Yes. Okay, baby pterodactyls, so I just got back from my dentist appointment and my teeth and my gums are not happy with me at all. And let's just say, baby girl, hold on, let me adjust this camera. Let's just say baby girl has not been flossing and it showed. So, lesson learned, I'm gonna floss more to avoid the pain of 6 month cleanings. Anyways, I'm back from the dentist, gonna go back to studying. And yeah, before I left for the dentist, my friend from school texted me and she was like, they just released rotation schedules. And I didn't know because, like, maybe I just don't be checking honestly, since STEP studying started, I don't really, first of all, I'd be checking my email, but I don't be checking my email. And since STEP studying started, I really don't be checking my email. And she was like, yeah, they released schedules. And I was like, how you know? Like, how you know? And I didn't know. And she was like, they sent an email. And lo and behold, they did send an email, but I didn't see it. So when she texted me, I was like, listen, I've already been having a rough week. And I'ma just need my school to not make my week worse with whatever schedule they gave me. So they did release it, and I saw it. And I'm not going to say anything about the schedule right now, but I want you guys to comment below and guess what rotation you think I am starting with. And if you follow me on Instagram, by the time you see this vlog, you may already know what my rotation, like what rotation I'm starting with. But I'm going to like announce it in the next vlog, and I'm going to show you guys in the next vlog what schedule I ended up getting. I feel like in like maybe 2 vlogs ago or 3 vlogs ago, I don't even know, I had showed you like all the grids I had ranked. It was like 1,000. I ranked 1,000, and like I just did not want to have surgery first. That was like my main thing. So yeah, so that was like my main thing. So I ranked like all of them, and I was just like, I'm gonna just leave it in the hands of God and let him take control. So got that, and now we're going into phase 2, and I think tomorrow we have a class meeting on how to rank clinical sites. So now that we got our schedule, so we know when we're doing like surgery or OB-GYN and all those kind of stuff, now we can actually like rank what sites we actually want to like do them at. So we have that class meeting tomorrow, and I'm gonna rank those. So in the next vlog, I'm gonna release like what my rotation schedule is looking like, as well as like the process to rank. Obviously I'm not gonna tell you guys the sites or what sites, but like kind of walk you guys through my thought process of like what I'm thinking about when I'm ranking these sites, because some of these sites have like overnight call or working on weekends, and I want peace in my life, and I'm not getting paid for any of this work. So you guys should already know where my head's gonna be at and how I'm ranking these sites. So yeah, that's kind of how my day has been going. And then I had that meeting I talked about, and come to find out it was like an SNMA meeting actually with the like new co-presidents, and they like want to plan an event. So as like the old co-president, I was on the call, so I just used that as my lunch break. So I was eating lunch while they were having their meeting, and, you know, giving my little pieces of wisdom here and there. So yeah, so I'm about to get back into studying, and after like talking to my friend and kind of like sharing with her how like studying for STEP has just kind of been making me down, I think I'm going to set up a meeting with like our academic director to just tell him that like studying for STEP is making me depressed, and I want to retire from medicine, and I hate it here. And we'll see how he responds. I mean, it's not going to change anything. I'm still going to study for STEP, and I'm still in medical school. But yeah, so I'm going to set up a meeting with him just to kind of talk out my feelings and kind of run him through what I'm doing and kind of hear what he says. And yeah, but that's what the morning / early afternoons look like. And I have a couple more videos to watch, a couple more topics to run through. Then I'm just going to do Anki cards, questions, you know the deal, and that's it. So yeah, so I honestly don't even know how long this vlog is going to be. This vlog is probably going to be like 10 minutes or something, but I'm probably going to end the vlog and wrap it up here, because there's this rest of the week I just have to like focus on studying and just get my mind right and try to reset and try to like lift my spirits up. And in the next vlog I will release my 3rd year schedule and ranking and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully next week's vlog might be a bit happier, a bit more positive, and hopefully I'll be feeling in better spirits. But this is just kind of like real life, honestly. Like, you know, you're not always gonna be positive, you're not always gonna be happy, and the truth of the matter is, being in medicine, you have your ups and downs, and it is what it is. You know, it's definitely a marathon. It's definitely not a sprint. And I think you need type 1 muscle fibers for medical school, not type 2, because I think type 2 fibers are for sprinting and type 1 are for endurance. And I hope I'm correct, because if I'm not, that will be so embarrassing. Let me go check my first aid book, because I'm actually not even sure. And if this is any indication of how my step studying has been going, yeah, y'all. Let me even see. I was right. Type 2 fibers are for weight resistance, sprinting. Type 1, sustained contraction, endurance. Yep. For medical school, you need type 1 muscle fibers. And if you don't have type 1 muscle fibers, you need to get type 1 muscle fibers. And the thing about muscle is they don't have stem cells. So whatever muscles you got, the only way for them to get bigger under stress is hypertrophy. That's it. No hyperplasia, just hypertrophy. And on that note, I'm ending this vlog.